Greetings, family. How are you? I decided to help everybody out because I understand that you can't hear me that well. So for tonight, your notes are going to be in a mega foreign style, okay? Today in Iraq, I will admit I was touched by one individual that told me yesterday, Frank, you insulted me. I don't do that for a living. And when I realized that the man said, you're asking me to check my end with my equipment because I can't hear you. The reason I can't hear you, Frank, is because I am hearing impaired. Boy, did that humble me. Boy, did that put me in my place. So, what we did, we can't even show them, can we, Tink? Tell them what it is.
We bought a little external microphone to plug into the iPhone.
It's cute. Look at
It's real small.
it. What happens if I hit it?
I don't know. Not good. You'd make things
They're
jump.
wearing headset. They just.
So let us know how the sound is.
Would you please? Would you please let us know and tell us if you think that the sound quality is better or has improved? And for the individual that said that he was hearing impaired, I don't want to leave anyone behind, and I humbly apologize if I said the wrong things. I should have considered it that there are people that are hearing impaired. So we went out and we bought this, and we pray to God that it can be of use and service to all of you. With that in mind, greetings. Welcome to another one of my Frank 26 YouTube videos where we study the Iraqi dinar. Before we do anything, I always make sure that we understand this is a speculative investment. There is no date, there is no rate to be offered from me or this YouTube video. It's the proper thing to do. It's the respectful thing to do. A speculative investment is completely different than from a regular investment. All right, now that we've set that up, what we have been doing is we have been reading to you the notes. I've let you in my inner circle with my teams, and we have been reading to you Firefly 7 notes, also Firefly 4, and another person that we talked to. And what it is it's almost like an autobiography of a person in Iraq experiencing the education of the monetary and of the economic reform in their country. At first, it was hard to believe. I believe they've caught on and they've jumped on the bandwagon and they are supporting the CBI by opening accounts, by going to the seminars, by looking at the electronic billboards, and by asking questions that we posed for them to ask the banks. So, allow me to get started tonight by going straight to our Firefly 7 and read to you what he sent us. If you've been watching our YouTube, you know what our Firefly has been telling you. You know that it is concurrent with what we have been teaching you since last year. This is a report from this morning. I'm sorry. This is the report from this. Now I lost the place. Didn't we talk about this, God? Come on. Yeah, I need to be patient. I understand, sir. You know, I go to the gym to work out to improve my cardiovascular and my muscular structure. And I suppose that I've been doing this on the internet to learn how to be more disciplined. Discipline is a learned art. You're not born with it. And I must discipline myself to present to you what we want to share with you. Nothing more. Good morning, sir. Firefly 77 reported this morning his dad just saw last night's video. He is really touched by your kindness and the words of appreciation. So a big thank you to you, Mr. Frank. Yeah, you're more than welcome. The father of Firefly 77, as we call him. You're more than welcome, sir. Now, Mr. Frank, today I'll I just don't know what to do. Dear God, I'm asking you, man. Decline. It's been a long day, babe.
Yep.
You know something, family? Let me show you something that Walking Stick said to me. Well, this is a file you don't know yet, but I don't know if you can read that, but Walking Stick said something to me today, so I wrote it down because it really hit me hard. He said, Frank, what you and Tink do is more than a full-time job at KTFA. Yeah. Are they saying anything about the volume?
Some said that sounds good. Some said there's no difference.
A big thank you. Okay, so now today he told me a lot beginning with on TV. They are saying the Iraqi government is implementing reforms. Do you understand, family? Good. I'm not going to go any further than that. You understand. Reforms. There are two of them. To attract investment, to boost growth, and the infrastructure wanting to create new jobs. It went on at the television to say this will change Iraq's economy. Big report on this today. They're even showing a video on this. Next on the news, sir, had representative from World Bank. Fab Four. You notice that the World Bank has been talking a lot? Fab Four. Next, the news had representative from the World Bank on their news, and they were interviewing him, the World Bank representative, and he was saying that back in 2008, there were an average of 0.68 ATM machines available per every 100,000 adults. And by 2017, that figure was 2.68 per every 100,000 adults. But they said today that that figure has more than doubled in the year of 2019. Wow, just in 7 months, more than that's impressive. Of course, that's what they did, especially when they open up the accounts automatically. I'm sorry, Jan. I'm just used to you looking at you. Hi, how are you? It's more than doubled in the year of 2019. They are showing they're showing it, you know, with you and I. They are showing installation of the new ATMs in the new Basra Times Square Mall. This is a beautiful and new and big mall. Only card news we saw was on news saying over 80% of citizens have cards now. And we will have over 90% in a short period of time. News talked about all ministries in Kurdistan will have their salary by next week. We are seeing more and more commercials on the electronic billboards today, here, all about citizens using our new cards, the Visa and the MasterCards, at the new ATMs in commercials. This is all over town. And that's enough. So, what do we have there? A lot of information. Because how is it that they're going to get paid? With international MasterCards and Visas. But they're Article 14. What's the title of this YouTube video? The Monkees and Western Union. I suppose you have to be 107 years old like me to even know who the Monkees were. What was the guy that you used to have? Remember all the girls in high school had a crush, you told me, and
Davy Jones.
Davy Jones. Davy Jones. They sang a song called Western Union. Oh, am I messing up the camera?
Jumping.
I'm sorry. But you know the song, don't you? Google it. Western Union. Hello? Is that you? Western Union. How can I help you? I'd like to send some of my American dollars to my uncle in Kurdistan, Baghdad. When? Sunday? This coming Sunday? What's today? Friday, Saturday. So I can come in 2 days, and you can wire transfer my American dollars outside of Iraq. I said American dollars. I'm sorry. You can wire transfer my Iraqi dinars outside of Iraq to my uncle in America. Western Union, yes. How can you do this when Iraq is Article 14? Western Union says on Sunday that internationally with the Iraqi citizens, they can send the Iraqi dinar outside of their country. And it causes me to backflash at what Walking Stick said to me 2 days ago, concerning Article 8. It says, Frank, everyone knows You know, something that hit me hard? Why should I play this game of facade? Why should I pretend that they're Article 14 when they're not? Western Union. You guys want to get in trouble? Well, you want to lose your licenses? Really? China. What? Air conditions? Yeah. You're sending a bunch of them to Iraq? Yeah. Millions of them? Yep. Who gave you the contract? Okay, you don't have to answer that. We already talked about it last night. Did I say this whole call is in my opinion? This whole call is in my opinion. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. China, why are you sending all those air conditioners to Iraq? Because their purchasing power has increased. Wow. Can I get a quote on that? Can I quote you on that? Yeah, I'll give you the article. Thank you. China, yeah. Can I talk to your iPay link? Sure. iPay link, what? You guys going over to Iraq? Yeah. You're spending millions, billions. But you're an international company that wires money outside of countries. They're Article 14. No, they're not. They're not? No. Did they tell you that? Because they haven't told me jack. I need for them to say, hey, yo, we be Article 8, okay? Yes, we are. Hey, by the way, Western Union? Yeah. What you gonna do Sunday? Yeah. Try hiding that. Try hiding that. No, don't look at me. Let's hurry. Wire transfer. So I wonder, Iraq, you have, what do you call it? What does the Firefly call it? The national switch. National switch. Ring-a-ding-ding. Ring-a-ding-ding. What the blank you want, Frank? Hey, walking stick, what's up? I'm doing good. I just got my treatments and I'm not in the best of mood. But what's up, bud? Remember when I told you that 7-7 said that they have a national switch? They told them that? And they kept repeating it all day. What was that, 3 days ago? They kept repeating it all day on the news. Iraqi citizens, we have a national switch for the ATM. A national switch. Good. What the hell is that? What's a national walking stick? What's a national switch? I mean, national sovereignty, their prerogative. They've been told they can do it. At the flip of a switch. The 30 notes will coexist in the ATM machines. But all of a sudden, something inside of these new 4 different type of A machines, the software at the national switch with the CBI tells the program inside of the machine, open, 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 open. And now, thank you, 3 zeros. You're only dispensing what? What are you dispensing? The 250s? No. Really? Oh, you are? The 250s. And the 500? That's it? The what? No. You're going to dispense the 1,000 and the 5,000 too? When? Oh, a little later? No. Not too long ago. So you're going to introduce the ones that were worn and torn. That's the 30 notes. That's the lower denoms, right? Only the 250s and the 500. Yeah, I heard you. 5,000, 1,000, maybe a few weeks later. I understand why. But when you flip the national switch, inside of the software of these ATM machines, all of these are now unlocked? No. So if I go as an Iraqi citizen and say, nah, I don't want no duh, 3 zeros, got plenty of those underneath my bed. Let me see here. You got a 1, a 5, a 10, a 20? Where's the coins? Oh, later also? Like the 5,000 and 1,000. Are we going to have the 50,000? The 100,000? The 10,000? No, no. No kidding. Oh. You're only going to dispense those 4. First 2 and then 4. A total of 4 of the lower dinars. That's it. Mm. And they'll coexist with the new small category notes, right? Right. And when you pull the national switch, then they can also now come out, because the software in the ATM machine says, these are open. Open these. Now you can have both, Iraqi customer. But the Iraqi customer doesn't want the 3 zeros. He wants the new small category notes. And he wants the coins. They'll come later. Isn't this amazing? Obviously, this isn't my opinion. Walking stick. What? I understand now, national switch. But let me ask you something, sir. Can you make a comment to me about the national switch? Frank, the national switch is to bring all their new ATMs online. Yeah. All together at once. Okay, sounds good to me. I will not bore you any longer. I'm just kidding. But what I do on Fridays, I normally was not going to put out a YouTube. Because you see, on Fridays at 8 o'clock or 8:30, 55 minutes from now, I have to go inside of my form. If you're not a member of my form, come. Go to ktfalways.com. Then on the top right-hand side, there's a login button. Click it. It'll ask you for 3 things. A username, call yourself something nice. A password, and an email. If you're a spammer, you're not coming in. Now, once you put those 3 pieces of information, hit enter and wait 24 hours so we can see if you have a nice username and so we can see if you're not a spammer. If you pass those, then we send you an email 24 hours later and we say, come on in. Use your password and username. And my thread is called Frank26 Daily Posting. And inside of my form, there's also something else called Premium. That's $10 a month. You don't have to join it if you don't want. But on Fridays, I go in there and I give them more information. So what I decided to do is that on Fridays, I will continue to give you Firefly's autobiography of how he feels and what he sees and what he hears in Iraq. The flavor, the taste of the oil, even in their food, the smell of it, the taste of sand, the heat. We in the United States of America are well off. Third world countries, the people have to survive because the government doesn't really help them. And what is so ironic, in my opinion, is that Iraq is not a third world country. Iraq is a superpower. Very soon. Very soon. A central hub. Wow. There are 5 files, and I'm going to talk about it inside of my premium in our team chat. These 5 files are not needed for the reinstatement of the Iraqi dinar. These 5 files are timed for the reinstatement of the Iraqi dinar. You will soon see that there is a reason why our Firefly said the news is telling us that people will be paid in Kurdistan. One of the 5 files is about Article 140. It is about the disputed areas in Kurdistan, in Kirkuk, Ebro, all over, settled, agreed upon. United in agreement. You know how rare that is in the Middle East? Of course, this has taken years. Firefly said that the news told him that these 5 files, wow, they're on subjects that have been disputed forever. How did they get solved so quickly? Well, actually, not so quickly. But how is it? Boom, 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 boom. How can you have a basket, 5 files all at once that are the perfect timing for the reinstatement of their currency? Tell me something, Kurdistan. Do you think that you would have allowed the CBI, the Fab 4, to raise the value, the purchasing power of the Iraqi dinar if Article 140 was not solved? If your borders were not disputed properly? Tell me something. Are we frozen? Can I go?
Yeah.
Tell me something, Peshmerga army in Kurdistan. I hear that you got paid. Good for you. Did you know that one of the 5 files is about you guys continuing to get paid? Kurdistan citizens, do you understand? Can you say HCL, hydrocarbon law, my part? Can you say 17% from the budget to you? Interestingly enough, in my opinion, these 5 files that are being opened up at the right time, it's kind of like when a man jumps out of a plane. There's a certain altitude. There's a certain altitude where you got to pull the ripcord. Pull the ripcord, man. If not, these 5 files are pulling the ripcord at the right time for the reinstatement of the Iraqi dinar, in my opinion. And these 5 files do not deal with Maliki, corruption, thievery. I wonder why not. Because Maliki will be dealt on a whole different level. It may hit the international. You know what? Let's stop. So yeah, I have a lot that I'm going to share inside of our team chat. That's a good one. Hey, Parliament, did you guys leave? No. Did you stay? Yeah. Are you voting and passing everything that's needed for the first session? Yeah. Hey guys. What? Did you vote? You know, for the reinstatement? It's going to go through you from the CBI, you know, but the CBI makes the call. But did you vote for or against it? I voted for it. I voted for it. I voted for it. I voted. Did anybody not vote for it? No. None of you want to say no to the citizens? No. Okay. What we wait for, family, is nothing more but a formality. Everything for the reinstatement is done. The timing of these 5 files. Parliament. You all think they're on vacation. Show me. Yeah, so this is our team chat that we're going to go to right now. And talk inside. Now, a lot of you may be saying, "What? I can't afford $10." I understand. But what we do is we release our study in sequential form. Monday, Wednesday. Monday's the big CC. Yeah, about 5 hours on. Wednesday, dessert, about 30 minutes. Today, Friday, team chat inside of our form. Tomorrow, Q&A of our team chat tonight inside of our form. Yeah. So that means that this coming Monday, for those of you that do not belong to team chat, you'll get this file. I talk about it on Monday, but deeper, because 2 days have gone by, 3 days has gone by then. Anyways, my phone. 555. Hold on a second before I leave you. I want to show you, if I can. Isn't that pretty? So these are new ones. Man, let me blow it up a little bit. Oops. Come on. Oh, the heck with it. See that? Oh, bless your little heart. See that? Isn't she cute? This is not the one. Where's the one that? It's in this phone or this?
I think it's in your. I think it's in your text.
As long as I don't read it. What I showed you is a friend of mine, and he says, "Hey Frank, today my wife and we went to our local Chase Bank to use their ATM machines. This branch recently went tellerless. There's no tellers. In the whole past year, while I was at the ATM machine, I noticed a sign on the door that said that they have a smart ATM inside. So we went in to see this new ATM. And the following pictures are the pictures that I took of their machine. A banker told us that it has all the new bells and whistles, but it's not giving back change just yet. Yeah, that'll come later. Don't you find it interesting that what is happening right now is that Iraq is being introduced to these smart, super smart ATM machines, which you didn't even know about. And then all of a sudden, you've been going to your banks here in the United States and you're seeing the things that we've been showing you. Some of you have already known about it and been using them. But the rest of you that are communicating with me, I thank you. We're getting lots of pictures of ATMs from all over the world. Well, actually, all over the United States. And that's what I need. I'm looking for something. So, yeah, thank you for helping. That's very, very kind of all of you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pause and ignore you like that. There's a lot. But I'm responsible for what we share. And that's enough. You see this? This is actually part of our circulation of currency. Isn't that a $2 bill? Forgot about them. You see that? These were some very special men that put together the Declaration of Independence of the United States of the Americas at that time. The Declaration of Independence. Do you know what it says about our currency, the American dollar? If you don't, maybe you should Google it. Doesn't belong to anyone, anything. It belongs to the government of the United States of America. I believe that by next year, this time, you are going to be in a world with your currency, the American dollar. You're going to be in a world that you've never been in before. These ATM machines are nothing more but the front of what is coming behind it. A revolution, an evolution in monetary principles, applications, equipments, theories, laws, are sweeping the atmosphere of the financial world of this planet. One day, your children will read how it happened and who did it. But for right now, there's a change. And I'll tell you something. Western Union and the Monkees probably know about it. Y'all take care of each other. I'll see the rest of you on Team Chat. 35 minutes. God bless you. Thank you kindly for being with us. I'll be with you again tomorrow on another Frank 26 YouTube channel. What are we talking about tomorrow? What are you going to do when you walk in to exchange your dinars? Do you know what to do and say? Do you know what KTFA will offer you to help you? So, along with our autobiography, what do we call it? The days of purchasing power. What is that? The sand as the clock.
Days of our lives.
Days of our lives. The days of our purchasing power. How's that? The autobiography of the days of our purchasing power from our Firefly. And then we'll also talk to you about what are you going to do when you go to the bank. And by the way, are you going by yourself? Wrong. God bless you. Aloha na ki'oi. Bye-bye. Ahui ho.